Tonight, transgender Iowans would be considered disabled under a new bill in the Iowa House. KCCI's Pepper Papura spoke with the bill's author. Pepper, why the change?
Well, Ben, it all boils down to rights. The bill that we're talking about would amend the Iowa Civil Rights Act, which makes it illegal to discriminate based on things like race, sex, and sexual orientation. Then back in 2007, Democrats added gender identity to that list. This bill is going to aim to change that. Instead, the bill author says he wants to classify gender dysphoria as a disability. Now, gender dysphoria is the discomfort somebody might feel about their assigned sex at birth. So discrimination against a transgender person would be processed like a disability discrimination. Now, Republicans say their goal is not to try and take away anybody's rights.
In no way are we writing anyone out of code or eliminating anyone. We're just kind of clarifying how these discrimination claims would be evaluated and just making sure the law is as consistent as possible across the board. So really, the ultimate outcome of 2082, if passed, would be to put Iowa law more squarely in line with how the federal courts have been ruling on this issue.
But some LGBTQ+ activists are concerned that removing gender identity from that list of protections may put transgender Iowans at risk.
If they were to move gender identity to some sort of disability, not all trans people have gender dysphoria. And so the bill talks about how that would qualify folks for disability. So this does not protect all trans folks. And that is not a good switch. We want full protections for trans individuals in Iowa, and that's what they deserve.
Now, we have seen similar bills to this in the past introduced in Iowa before, but this is the first one that we have seen come to the point it has a hearing. A subcommittee will meet next week, on next Wednesday. Ben?